Hey guys, this is Joseph with Kinetic. Many of you are too young to remember the 80s, but you can probably still see the effects of the 80s now. Lots of cool things happened in the 80s, like the first space shuttle was launched into space in the 80s. Chicken McNuggets came out in the 80s. I know y'all like your chicken nuggets. The Walkman that eventually became the idea of carrying music with you everywhere you went, like on your iPhone, came around during the 80s. Yo-yos were popular during the 80s, and lots of things came out in the 80s. The graffiti that's behind me on the train, that style of graffiti became really popular during the 80s. They even made a movie about how graffiti and hip-hop culture came up during the 80s. Lots of things affect those that came after the 80s from the 80s. The same thing goes for your life. Your life is going to affect the generations that come after you, and the decision is yours whether it's going to be a blessing or whether it's going to be a curse to those that come after you. That's what we're going to dive into at our 7th annual Crossover Ministries Youth Conference this year. We're going to talk about King David and how his life and his decisions were a blessing to some and a curse to others, and what he did about it. I'm excited about it, guys. It's going to be at First Baptist Church in Columbia again. That's a good central location. It's going to be January 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's going to be 6 p.m. each night. There's no charge to get in. We'll even pay you with food if you come. We'll have supper provided there for you. We're going to have Kinetic there leading worship again. Brother Reuben Weaver will be speaking again. He's always very fun and exciting, and very good speaker, and really cares about seeing lives change. So we're excited about having him back again this year. We're even going to have 80s theme with everything this year. We're going to have decorations from the 80s and all that. We're also going to have an 80s dress-up night, and I think this is going to be really fun. I'm going to try to get some of the adults to come and dress up in their 80s clothes, and maybe I'll get a couple of them to grow a mullet out before the youth conference this year. It's going to be really fun, guys. I'm excited. Grab your Bible. We'll see you at the conference.